Yeah, my name is Tagoe-Quarcoo, the head coach of Oaks FC, the female team of Accra Hearts of Oak. I work with Ghana National Fire Service, and currently I'm the district commander of Tagoe-Quarcoo Fire Station. As for the actual age that I started my football, I cannot tell because I started with my brothers. I happened to be the last girl behind about 5 or 6 boys. So I started right from the scratch. Formerly, football for girls, football or football for female wasn't that, loud like it is now. So there were no place where you could just get up and say we are going to play football with girls. It's only boys who play football that time. So I played with them right from the scratch, like I said. But as we were growing up and completing school, where I relocated, I realized that there was this fun annual games that they used to play, and they allowed the ladies to play first before the boys. So I joined them, and they realized that I had the skill, I have the know-how to play football. So fortunately, a group of people, guys, came together to organize a female team for the annual games, and I happened to be one of those who chose. So that is, in a nutshell, that's how it all started. I'm coming from a family which is a male-dominated family. I have 2 big sisters, and they are the first and second. So automatically, those behind them were all boys. So it's like whenever they play, I played with them, and it went on and on and on. Fortunately, when I went to school, there were games here and there. So I also used to play with the schoolboys here and there. So that is what really inspired me as a female girl behind boys who do play a lot. So I also used to play with them. So unfortunately, my dad was that academic, so he wanted his children to continue schooling in school, education. So he didn't allow them. One of my elder brothers was a goalkeeper, and the one I come after was also a midfielder. But my dad did not allow them to continue, so along the line they had to quit and concentrate on their football. Not really. But initially he wanted us to get the good foundation. That's why he didn't want us to mix our education with sports from the beginning. But along the line, me, for instance, being a girl, he came to accept the fact that I could do whatever I was doing. So he started encouraging me, unlike my mother, who initially wanted me to also be more of, let's say, feminine. Yes, I'm still a feminine, I'm still a girl, and she didn't know, and not that she didn't even know. Sports wasn't that so glowing as it is now. So at that time, no parents, especially allowing a girl child to mix education and things that women do or girls do with all manner of things. They didn't want, the parents didn't want, especially the mothers didn't want me to do the sports, just to concentrate on my books and house chores as a female. Sorry, I just mentioned my mom, my brothers, and stuff. And those times you couldn't have mixed serious sporting activity with your education, because even the schools that we attended, the heads of the schools, most of them didn't like students mixing the academic with sports. They assume that when you do sports, your concentration shifts from your books to the sports. So they didn't want to encourage. That notwithstanding, some also love them. And me, for instance, my head house master or mistress encouraged me to continue doing it. So the challenges were enormous. You can't be mentioning them, but those are the things that encourage encourage you to continue doing what you want to do and what you know how to do best. I think 91, but like I said initially, women's football wasn't that loud, so it was a gradual something. I had a regional call-up first, then after regional I had the chance to be called into the national team. After 91 there was a long break, then we came back to camp for preparation towards then AWC, that was African Women's Championship, which is now ALCON or WAFCON. So I had the chance to play or get the second call-up in 1995. Then we were camping at Azuma Nelson Sports Complex. So that was when I had the chance to be in the team till we went for the AWC in Nigeria, Abeokuta. I wasn't surprised because I knew how to play them, and basically the national team was made up of the regional team, the Greater Accra team, and that of Kumasi. Then we had Madam Abibata's team, Ashtown Ladies, now Fabulous Ladies. So the national team was full of Greater Accra players, female players, and Ashanti region female players. Okay. Absolutely. I was playing for Supreme Ladies, and later on Supreme Ladies merged with a team in Tema New Town, Tema Ladies. So we came together there was a merger, so the team's name changed to Luna Ladies. You know, when a new national team is formed, challenges are bound to happen because we are all coming from different backgrounds and different clubs and locations. So assuming I went to the national team, you and I are playing the same team, and we get the call up to the national team. You play a particular position, I also play a particular position. I've been playing with you, I'm so used to you, and another player is also invited playing the same position. Trust me, when I get the ball, I want to give it to you because you are one I'm so much familiar with, so that you will be seen, I also be seen. Those challenges were there, but it's not easy. But then we were in the forming stage. So forming stage, as time went on, we played and became used to each other and became normal. Yeah, we were the first runner-up. We played the finals with Nigeria, and we qualified. Okay, we qualified to the African World Cup in the United States. Wow. 1999. We were novice. We didn't know the nitty-gritties in playing World Cup. We were just happy that we've also qualified to go to play the World Cup in the US, and not any other country than the United States. Then people were forcing their way to get the visa to go to the United States, and we had gotten the opportunity to play for Ghana as ambassadors of Ghana, then to the World Cup in the US. So we went there to have fun, trust me. But that notwithstanding, we created a space, or we paved the way for those behind us. So it was a very nice experience, even though we didn't go there to do anything. Okay, I remember almost everybody. I remember Albert Saki, I remember Vivian Mensah, who happens to be part of the World 11 when we went to the World Cup. Wow. Elizabeth Bedu, Genevieve Clotte, Stella Quarty. Most of them, I remember most of them. Okay. That was my playing days, which of course it wasn't in the national team. We were playing a league at Labadi, Monaco Ladies. Georgia Lassan, former Black Stars player, had a team called Monaco Ladies. Now the team is called La Ladies. Monaco Ladies played Supreme Ladies at La. Then it was Labadi, and I was a very tough defender. I think there was a pass towards my zone where the opponent was coming to pick the ball, so I tackled the player, picked the ball, but unfortunately when the player was falling, she sat on my ankle, so I had a serious dislocation. I even wore POP. I was like, for a while, let's say after 6 months before I recovered, not even fully, but it took a little while before I recovered. So when it comes to injury, I have experienced a serious or severe injury before in football. Unfortunately, I didn't. When I had the chance to go to US back, Alabama, I had medical issues. So when we came back from United States, I decided to hang my boots. I was then a referee. I was a junior referee. So I decided to just hang my boots and concentrate on my refereeing career.
So if I give you a ball right now, can you give me some ball jacking?
I can do more